to me in the evening, Mr. Nic B. All right, hey, give it up for Brian and all the performers tonight. You guys were amazing. Wow, this is a hot crowd too. We should have told them there's a place with chairs already set up in there that we could have used. Brian described me as the little treat. I don't get that one often. Just gonna kind of soak in that one for a minute. Oh, it is nice to be here. How many Livermore people do we have in the house right here? All right. And we're here downtown, like First Street, Livermore. It's very historic. You know, Livermore people know we're like just blocks away from the greatest business in the history of the town, the Donut Wheel. I love the Donut Wheel. If you don't know what the Donut Wheel is a 24-hour cash-only donut store that's been in business since the 60s. And I had no idea you could be in business for over 60 years just by doing money laundering. Pretty impressive. I am seriously not used to being in this nice of a place. When you do comedy in the worst venues that are out there. This place has decoration and like glass windows, paint on the walls. I did comedy a couple of weeks ago at a bar, and there was a sign on the wall behind the bar that said, "There is a $100 fee if you vomit in this bar." I don't know, I feel like if you have the word vomit on the wall, you've already lost, right? But that wasn't even the worst of it. A couple nights later, I was at another place, and they had a sign on the wall that said, "Please return vomit cleaning towel to hook after use." Don't go there. I'm a wife guy, I'm married. I hope we have some married folks or folks that are pro-marriage in the house here. My wife's not here. I don't know what I would be without my wife. Like, I'm concerned about what I'd be if I wasn't married. I think I'd just be wandering the streets in a bowl cut wig, trying to get free Big Mac meals. No, I am married. My wife's a very beautiful woman. Makes me feel bad about myself. You know, she's very radiant. She takes good care of herself. She looks like she starts her day with moisturizer and Pilates. I look like I start my day with leftover Arby's. Like, her body is a temple, and my body is a house that's in foreclosure. Gotta call the landscaping service here, folks. I'm trying to change my look. I'm trying to improve my look. I got some new glasses. My wife hates them. She calls them my Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. She says, "Yes, those are Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. You look like Jeffrey Dahmer." To which I say, Jeffrey Dahmer is physically fit. I look like Jeffrey Dahmer if he deep fried his victims first. It's not a good way to be. My marriage is great. We are in couples counseling though. It's not really my fault. My wife discovered something that she shouldn't have. I accidentally left an old Christmas list out, and the top of it said wife canceling headphones. She didn't like that. So a friend of ours told us, you should do couples counseling. You should do couples counseling. It's just what your relationship needs. And it turns out they were correct, because what our relationship needed was $1,000 less per month and a scheduled fight every Thursday afternoon. It's been fantastic. Oh man. The counselor will suggest, like, they want you to gamify everything. That's like the big thing. You're gonna make it into a game. And for Valentine's Day, for our holidays, they suggest, like, well, one person should just fully be in charge so the other person doesn't have to worry about it. You just trade off years. All right, cool, not a big deal. This year was my turn, and my wife starts making these suggestions to me. She's like, "Oh, we should see a musical." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, maybe." She's like, "Oh, we should see this musical I found. It's called Suffs." Suffs the Musical. Have we heard of Suffs the Musical? Okay, there we go. Suffs the Musical is a musical about the women's suffrage movement. As if it wasn't annoying enough already. But my wife kept telling me though, she was like, hey, we should go see this musical. She's like forwarding me links for tickets. And I had to tell her, baby, I'm really sorry, but it's my year to pick and you don't get a vote, so. We're living in 1918 in my house. The other thing they suggested a couple years ago that we tried was you should try to give each other gifts that cost nothing. And if you have to spend a penny, you're disqualified. So try to think of something that costs you absolutely nothing that's still a nice gift. And we both got disqualified. I drew my wife a picture. I spent a lot of time. I drew a picture for her, gave it to her, and I was disqualified because she had to spend $15 for a frame. Yeah, I know. My wife gave me a couple of those handwritten blowjob coupons. And I had to spend $170 to get them notarized. This is a hot crowd, Brian. I might get me down from here. Like Brian said, I took his workshop class. Carrie, the great Carrie Gilbert back there, was the instructor that time, but it was really, really fun, and it was really important at that time in my life because I had actually just gone through a lot of like surgeries and stuff. As of now, I am 4 years cancer-free, as of right now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, it's weird, it changes your, and I don't even know what I'm doing. You guys have all been looking at me, you could tell by looking at me. Cancer did take something from me. And as a result of my cancer, I do only have one ball. That's right, I used to have two, and now I'm a little bit Almond Joy and a little bit Mounds. I'm a Cyclops. I don't think the Maytag repairman's coming back with that one. I think it's gone forever. Yeah, my junk is now non-binary. Its pronouns changed from these D's to this dis. People say it's weird. I don't know if it's that weird. I mean, honestly, if we took a survey of this room to find out how many testicles everybody has, and then rounded the answer to the nearest integer, I think we'd be sitting right around 1. So maybe you're all weird. I get a lot of questions from people. They'll ask me, is anything easier for you? Oh, crossing my legs. Woo, it's a breeze, baby. Is anything harder for you? Walking on a balance beam, for sure. They'll ask me, the biggest question they'll ask me is do you miss it? And if I can be honest with this group of close friends and family that I'm disclosing the intimate details of my life to, I do. I would give my right nut to have my left nut back. But, you know, I try to be optimistic, and the way I see it, the sack is half full. All right, I've been Nic B.